I'm so excited, the sun has come up for us. It broke through the clouds and lit up the sky above. Forget all your worries and look to the wonder of this beautiful picture, 'cause things are looking up.
Right, I've just arrived at OR Tambo International Airport now. The plan is to now go find Quinton de Kock, who's probably waiting for me somewhere. We're going to drive up to a place called Archer's Edge. It's a bow hunting shop. Meet up with a friend there, get the arrow gun sorted out, and then we're going to drive up to Limpopo, which is about maybe an hour and a half drive from the bow shop, and get straight down to hunting. So looking forward, it should be great.
The chains have been broken, the curse has been lifted off.
I feel like Quinton should be the one that's introducing me. A lot of you will know Quinton if you watch any cricket. I'm sure the Americans won't know who he is at all, but this is Quinton de Kock. He plays cricket for our national team in South Africa. He plays in the Indian Premier League. He is, I think, top 10 rated ODI batsman in the world, and he hit a century in the IPL earlier this year, which is quite cool. But anyway, I've joined up with him. We're going to be doing some hunting over the next week or so, and we've just come out here to a bow shop that a friend of mine helps to run here, Archer's Edge. And what we're going to do is we're going to just get my arrow gun shooting nicely. I'm going to just check the arrows, check the fletchings, see if we can get the broadheads and the field tip shooting exactly the same, because they weren't. The broadheads were being affected by the wind a little bit too much. But let's go in, let's meet Reg, and let's see what we can do. When we walked into Archer's Edge, it was like arriving in paradise. The shop was bigger than I expected. There were all kinds of bows, archery equipment, hunting supplies everywhere, and it took a while for us to soak it all in. But soon it was down to business. We did a paper test to make sure that the arrows were leaving the rifle correctly, and this was actually Quinton's first time seeing the Royale Extreme in action, and clearly he was very impressed. Reg took us outside to the bow range to do some analysis of the arrow flight, and we determined that the arrows did not have enough gyroscopic stability for the broadheads. Nothing that Reg can't fix.
Okay. So what we're doing now is we're re-fletching the shafts quickly. We see that the field points and the practice tips and the broadheads are not having the same flight, same point of impact. So what we're doing is we're putting them on a tighter helical, almost like what rifling does on a barrel, and then just larger fletches and stiffer fletching, which should improve the correlation between the field point and the broadhead.
So here's a comparison between the original fletching on the right and the new fletching on the left. You can see that the vanes are attached at an angle to give the arrow a bit of a spin. And all that was left to do was to test them out, firstly with the field tips and then the broadheads.
On. Okay, let's go broadhead.
That's what you do with a bipod. I was aiming a mil dot because it's 0 to 20. So at 15 it shoots a mil dot high. Yeah. At 25 it shoots a mil dot low. And then at every 5 meters after that it shoots another mil dot lower. So perfect. Dead on. Looks perfect. Got it. Nice. Yeah, that's a kill shot. The slight change made all the difference, and once we were happy that the Royale was shooting perfectly, we switched to something a little bit more traditional and got some expert tips from Reg. We picked up a few accessories for our hunting trip and then hit the road. It was about an hour's drive from Protea to Abba Game Lodge, and it wasn't long before we'd arrived, settled in, and made ourselves feel comfortable. We spent some time making sure all the rifles were zeroed correctly. We played a few games of pool, and then we decided to try our luck with a night vision hare hunt. Right, so we've just made a lacquer fire over here, and we've been cooking some food. We're going to chow some food now, and then the plan is to head out with some equipment that neither of us have actually had the chance to use out in the hunting field yet. Quinton's got the FX Monsoon. It's a semi-auto rifle that he bought, what is it, a week ago?
A week ago.
Nice, yeah. And then I've got the FX Royale Extreme arrow gun. I got it tuned a little bit earlier. I've got the arrows re-fletched. the spin a bit faster to get it nice and accurate with all the broadheads. So I'm feeling very confident, and we're going to be putting this beast, the only night sight Artec eagle in South Africa at the moment. We're going to be fitting this to the guns. Quinton also has a night sight, fitting them on both of our guns, going out after, see if we can get maybe a hair or two. Should be good. You're looking forward to it?
No, it's going to be interesting. Hopefully just get 1 or 2 shots out for once,
Yeah.
instead of being the guy on the bucky. But yeah, it should be good.
Yeah, I think if we get to see more than one hair at a time, it'll be nice to see the semi-auto, because Quinton will be able to shoot the one, quickly move on to the other, and take a shot without having to worry about reloading and stuff. Should be really nice to see. I've never actually shot with a semi-auto before, so I'm really looking forward to that. So let's get down to business. Let's go do it. Unfortunately, it was just one of those unlucky nights. The moon was full, so the hares were very skittish, and instead we decided to go on a nighttime game drive. We saw giraffes, blue wildebeest, duiker, some waterbuck. It was just a great way to end the day. So this one was just a bit of a prequel to a fantastic week of hunting. In the next few videos we'll be doing some hunting with the FX Royale Extreme for the very first time, and we'll also be cooking all kinds of traditional South African meals with the meat from the animals that we shoot. It's going to be great, so subscribe to stay up to date, and I'll see you then.